What do you?
Hey guys, it's Crazy Pickle. So this video about the new event, Day of the Glory, and one part in this video will be about the war games. Well, pretty much this video about the war games. So you can find how to get to that room in the park, and you will see it's actually shows on the mini map, like the green spot where you can actually go in. So this is going to be the run a combat suit. You push space and it will teleport you to that room. So what's going to happen, I'll go through each boss on the low difficulty, and we'll see which abilities and tricks and what actually happens during the battle with each boss and how to actually deal with it. Some of you already know, some of you already completed. For some of you it was really easy. For some people it's still really hard, because the only reward you get from the war games is the deadly marathon. The all little other parts on that place is just a kind of a practice to see, the create maybe a strategy for each boss, how you actually gonna fight that. Some people are gonna take a little more time than others, but I'm here to help you guys, and that you can actually complete it with the easiest way as possible. For me personally, I would only use the alchemist if you have the talent, which is the radioactive ectoplasm. So if you have an alchemist and you have that talent, it should be really easy for you. It also depends that how much might you have, so kind of keep that in mind. All the gear, all the integrity, and all the multipliers, stats, might, all that counts. So if you're not as strong as other people, then it's still doable as an alchemist, but it's just might gonna take a little bit more time, and just paying attention on what's going on during battle, so you're not gonna get killed and just start over again and things like that. So, and again, it's gonna be in the park, kind of thinny like that. You're just gonna push space and we're gonna go in. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so we are in this room, and you can see there's 6 different bosses. There's a war game terminal in the middle. So all these 6 bosses right here is just a practice. You can practice on a low difficulty and actual on a deadly difficulty. So it go common difficulty and deadly, which of course the deadly marathon is on a deadly difficulty. So you can just try to do the common first, and then try to do the deadly one. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm already in alchemist class at the moment, so I'm just gonna start from left to the right, and we're just gonna see what each boss does. Well, actually the one thing you can do if you talk to that terminal, it's just probably gonna explain you more about the challenges. And well, deadly marathon, it actually you can start that, but if you're gonna click 1, it just explains you how it actually works. So the training, and yeah, so pretty much just explanation. And of course you can launch the deadly marathon through this terminal, but we're not gonna do that yet. So alright, let's start with the first boss. You can see we have common and deadly, and of course the disconnect, which is gonna go for the common one. So there you go, and this is the first boss. So it's gonna be really easy for me. We're just gonna let him see, as you can see here, avoid that. It's like a pink laser from the top. Don't ever stay in one place, always keep moving. So That way you're not gonna get hit, because that rocket that he actually launches, it hits really hard on deadly difficulty. So let's just, I'm not sure if he's gonna do anything. So this is the one thing that he does. This is another thing. So this thing is, if you can see, there's a lot of blue circles. This is not a safe spot, so you need to find the red square, actually a red square. So the blue squares are not safe, the red one are safe. It's also going to be the vice versa. If you have a lot of red squares, it's not safe. Then you have to find the blue square and stand on it. But keep in mind that they change in, it's kind of like a game that just it changes and then it stops at some point, and you just have to get to that safe place right away. So as you can see now, there's a lot of red squares. So now I have to find the blue one, and now I'm here, and that thing, when he actually do that wave, you can either jump, but if you're an alchemist, you can use either the shield or the terminal. So let's just try to do this one more time. Yeah, always moving, don't ever stop. Alright, let's just make him, there you go. So now as you can see again, there's a lot of blue. Now we have to find a red square to be safe. And when you do that wave, jump or shield yourself. So alright, let's just kill, and as you can see, on a common difficulty it's gonna be really easy to kill him. So just gonna do stimulants and use our talent, and don't ever stay in one spot, and it's dead. So I hope it wasn't that fast. So pretty much that's the only thing he does. He kind of launched a little rocket, and he does that kind of a wave explosion, which you can either jump or shield yourself. And of course the squares part, that if it's a lot of blue squares, it's not a safe, find the red square. If it's a lot of red squares, find the blue square. So alright, we're gonna go to the next boss. Alright, so the next boss. The one thing, keep in mind, they're not gonna be in order which way I'm going, from left to the right, so it's gonna be a little bit different. So I'm not actually 100% sure which boss is which, but looks like, so yeah, they're all different. Alright, so let's just go for this boss and see what this boss does. Alright, let's do this. So pretty much each boss, always move, don't ever stand on one place. And just keep shooting. So I believe this one is gonna be a little bit easier. I think this one is easiest boss, I guess. It's hard to remember what each boss does. Like, we had that event every year, so pretty much when you do one, kind of even the same event, but once a year, you just still don't pay attention on, or just not trying to remember. Okay, so he splits. He had that phase when he splits at some point. Could be the timer, could be the health bar too. So what you need to do is just to find the real one, and looks like, nope. So there you go, he was right here. So I believe this is the only thing he does. So he just shoot like this, and kind of make the clones that you have to find actually where he is. So I believe we just can kill this guy I believe it doesn't do anything else. Come on. Yeah, so he doesn't do, he just do the clones and just shoot at one place where you was standing. So that's that, and let's just jump straight to the next boss. Alright, so okay, so this one is really okay, so he drops like a bombs and they just go to one place where you was standing. Try to kind of avoid those because they will knock you down on the ground. So like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 seconds I think. And again he just keeps shooting like this, so nothing really to worry about. But I mean, for the low prestige players it could be a little bit difficult because you will get a lot of damage just from regular the basic attack that he does to you sometimes. So, but if you all got hit by things like that, it possibly gonna kill you or something like that. So I think that's the only thing he does again. We will definitely see on Deadly Marathon when I will actually do it after each boss, and maybe there will be something else that I'm missing. But let's just kill this guy. I don't think he will do anything really special. And of course we're gonna jump in the next boss real quick and see what this boss will, what tricks he got. Okay, so you will see like the energy floating around in different places, so don't ever try to kind of avoid this. It will teleport you to the boss. So he also will summon during this shield phase, he will summon the minions that you have to actually kill first to actually get rid of the shield. I believe there is also could be a timer on the shield too. I'm not 100% positive, but yeah. So when you kill the minions, shield will drop and you can keep shooting the boss again. I believe he also heals to time to time. I don't see it actually, but let's see. So the next shield phase, oops, so when he summons these minions, it takes times to actually kill them. One of them is blinding, one of them explodes when you killed it. So just gonna try to avoid those guys. So pretty much that's the only thing he does. Every phase he got a shield phase, he summons minions, avoid this floating energy around him, and I think this is it. So there is nothing more special things that he will do. So I think we did this boss. Now we're gonna do pretty much 2 more bosses left. So let's just do this real quick. I think this one is the most annoying boss of all. So you have a lot of blue energy floating around and you have to disable that thing when shield pops. So to actually get rid of the shield, and of course you have to avoid that laser because it follows you. This is the most annoying boss. Because you just, even with the alchemist talent, a specific, in the beginning you can kind of drop him really fast, like maybe to wherever, like, or even killed it with just one burst with the stimulants. So you just have to kind of be careful with that and wait until maybe like 5 bars or 3 bars left, and then just use everything on him and just try to kill him. Well, yeah, I kind of failed, but yeah. So it looks easy, I mean, because of the common difficulty, but on a deadly difficulty it could be a little bit different. So what I actually noticed when I completed the deadly marathon today, and excuse me guys, and it was a little bit different. They changed a few things, like what's going on the map. So you will see it when I will do this last boss and I will start the deadly marathon, and you might actually see what actually happened. Some of them part is just a few little things, not a lot, but still I was kind of a little bit surprised. So let's kill this last boss and see what he does. So this is the laser part, and you can see like a little dark place. It's really hard to see because of the ground is like a light blue color. So he follows you. He also summons the turret, which is just gonna spin around with the laser, which is kind of not a big deal. I mean, it might become a big deal if there is a bunch of those already. So it's really hard to see those lasers. Oh, okay, I got one. I got hit by one. So okay, well, the turrets is knocking you kind of down for like a second, maybe less. So pretty much that's all he does. He summons turrets, and he does that laser part, which is really hard to see. You have to be really careful about that, because it on a deadly marathon, when you will do that and you will face that boss, it can kill you just with one shot. So I'm not sure if it can kill you myself, but I believe last time, well, like a year ago when I did that, it killed me with one shot. So just be careful. Kind of try to see that it like a little kind of light purple glowing on the ground when he does that. When he does those laser things. So if you can see that, just kind of don't stand on that on the way that the laser will shoot you or hit you, whatever. So alright, and now we're just gonna go to do the deadly marathon, and we'll see how it actually happens. Alright, I'll see you there, guys. Alright, so before we go and start doing the deadly marathon, I would go over the symbols first. And so pretty much what you need is, you can either go with emblems of distractions, depends on how strong you are. If you're really strong, that you can definitely use that. If not, you might go for the emblems of protection, which gives you the temporary shield that absorbs damage of up to 10% of your total health. So maybe for the low prestige players it might be really useful just for the survivability. And of course it's going to be emergency maneuver dodge, and then divine intervention. Depends on what class you might play and during the deadly marathon. It depends. I mean, for the survivability, you could kind of go for the reflective barrier, just for the like a big hits, kind of might save you. But if you're strong enough, you can go using the hunt technique. So then we can go the berserker mode, awakening of power, and this one is again, if you're strong enough, you can go black mark, or for the survivability, you can just do stolen energy. Of course, you also have divine healing and willpower if you really need to heal yourself. Well, this just doesn't make any difference over there. So, and of course, the divine weapon, I would definitely go for the Nerian's hammer. So, because it's all the single targets, and Nerian's hammer does a lot of damage against its single targets. So So you can just go with the setups you actually like, depends on your strength. Alright guys, so after completing all the bosses on a low difficulty, just to show you what kind of abilities they're using and definitely how strong they are or something like that. But of course on a low difficulty they really not that strong actually for me. So the one thing I'm gonna say that there is something wrong with the Deadly Marathon. So because when I completed yesterday and today after the reset, it's still not letting me do it. So I'm still trying to figure out why, and I'm asking around. But what I did is I got the random boss, which the way you to get that section open for you, you have to go to the park and talk to Iana, and do not skip what she's saying. Just go through all the options, like the questions that you ask her, and just let her talk until it give you the option to push the space for the next information what they're gonna share with you. So just let her talk, and then when you complete everything, there will be the last part you're gonna talk about. You're gonna ask her more about the war games, and again, do not skip any conversation what she was saying about, and just let her talk. And then when you're done with that last part, come back to the to this room, and that should be open for you. So the random boss section. So what I will do, I will add this part to actual video that I actually made with each bosses on a low difficulty. When I will find out what's going on with the Deadly Marathon, I will definitely record the quick video about that. And alright, let's see what the random boss is, and I will see you at the end. Alright, so that was easy. Random boss, well, explains everything. Just give you the random boss from all the 6 bosses that you have. And you can see the reward is 6 phantom trophies. That's not bad, so I'm gonna take this. See if I can still actually try. No, it says you have already completed the Deadly Marathon, so this is not cool. Alright, but still the random boss is okay. You have already completed this quest today, come back tomorrow. Well, hopefully it will work tomorrow. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna mention that again then when I will find out what's going on with the Deadly Marathon, and if it's supposed to be daily thing, but I will ask around and see what's going on, and when I can actually do it, I will definitely record it and post it as soon as possible. So, and again, I apologize that this video will be posted a little bit late. There's a lot of things come up today, so that I had to actually take care of it. Alright guys, if you like this video so far, so hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel and you're watching this video, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button that you're not gonna miss my new videos when I'm post. So also you can follow me on Twitter at crazypickle7. Until the next time guys, take care.